We are at 3014 Cornwall Drive in Glendale, California, 91206, performing a video sewer inspection. And we have run all the way out as far as we can. We're going to go out a few feet further. We're able to get about another 5 feet. And that joint is completely compacted. We're at probably 95 to 99% compacted with roots. And where we're at now, this joint has a lot of roots in it, and they're running down the pipe and up the pipe. Right now we're at 62 feet. As you can see, the roots coming into both sides, and we're going down the line, and then we go down the line to this point. We've tried to get the camera through here, but we were unable to. The camera just would not go. The camera head's about 1.5 inches in diameter, and this is at least a 4-inch pipe. We can't tell if it's 4-inch or 6-inch. We believe it's 4-inch. But we're at 66 feet out, and we've marked this area just in the street next to the curb, about a foot, 1.5 feet inside the curb, in the street, at 5 foot 8 inches deep. And like I said, this area is just compacted. We can't get through here. And that's all tree roots. Just start pulling back. We're going to begin pulling back. You see how heavy the roots are on the sides of the pipe. And we have the next joint that's just inside the curb. And we can't tell, I don't know if this is 6-inch transition piping right here, which it may be, but with the roots in there we can't really tell. Or if it's dropped down, I think it may have dropped down that far, because up on the top you can see that it's a different shade up toward the top of the pipe, and that may just be the earth, that may be dirt on top of the pipe. Once this is opened up with a hydrojetter, you'd be able to see if this joint has slipped that far. If it has, then you cannot line this area. You would have to end up replacing it as far as this has slipped, if that's the case. So we're going to just pull back, and then we've got another joint right behind it. Again, it is offset and has some root intrusion. And then you have another joint that has some offset right inside that. What we're going to do is we're going to go down now, and we're just going to we'll mark this area out, because you've got some pretty good offsets and heavy root intrusions from here out. So no matter what, the line would have to be replaced from here out. So we're going to mark this area and continue our sewer inspection. Okay, we marked this area out at 4 foot 4 inches deep with an orange flag. Going to begin pulling back. We have a minor offset, very minor at that joint, not in terrible condition at all. Now we're coming up, little tiny bit of an offset here, again not terrible. Another joint doesn't look bad. That joint looks to be in pretty good condition. Now we're coming back to another pretty heavily root intruded joint here. Yeah, right here it's offset pretty bad and pretty heavily root intruded. Just stop and mark that area out. Okay, we've located this one to a point. We can't really get back in there because there's extremely heavy foliage in this area. It's about even with the front of the house, and if you're facing the house, it is to the right of the house, right front corner of the house, out about 10 feet into the foliage, which we can't get back in there to mark it. It's just too heavy out there. We're going to pull back some more. So that's like a dam in that area. It's just really bad. And I believe that joint may be shifted too. I can't tell. Maybe broken, as heavy as the root intrusion is. Until it's hydrojetted, we won't be able to tell exactly what the joints look like. That joint looks to be in fairly good condition. And a little bit of shifting. And then we have ABS plastic transition where the clay begins to go out toward the street. We're going to stop and try and mark this area out. Okay, we've marked this area up at about 1'6", and it's right next to a tree in heavy foliage. Might be difficult to see the flag, but it is marked with an orange flag. And it's about 5 feet past the air conditioning condenser going down the hillside. We're just going to pull back now. As you can see, we've got ABS plastic in here. We have a lot of water running inside the house. We have home inspectors in the house, and we can't really check it right now, but the line is going to have to be re-inspected no matter what. Once this line is cleared out, hydrojetted, and then they can see if there's any other issues. And we do have a break right at a joint down at the bottom. We could see it, the water coming out pretty strongly here around that joint when there was heavy water running. And that concludes our video sewer inspection for the time being.